So this is a 6-week program, right? So weeks 1 and 2. The rooms are really, really nice. They're really spacious. I was expecting them to be really hot because there's no AC in these dorms. But room, it gets a lot of breeze. When I open the windows, it's comfortable. And I like hot weather, so it's comfortable for me. They had a little cookout. There was food, there was a DJ, there was dancing. They took us on an optional trip to the mall. That was pretty much day 1. So, day 2. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. They provided all these things for us. All the topics that we do in class, it really breaks them down, and it does it like step by step to help you understand. And it has, as it goes through like each topic, it has practice problems to help you understand each aspect. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the whole. SMDEP, the struggle is real. It is a lot of work. It's going really fast paced. It's not graded at the end. We're not going to get a report card, but we do get evaluations that were created by our professors and our TAs. The purpose of this is to expose us to the different topics. So before we came, they recommended that we sign up for courses that we're taking next semester. So next semester I'm taking organic chemistry and physics. So I signed up for organic chemistry and physics here. So by being exposed to everything right now, when I get back to school, it would be easier for me than if I had not had this previous experience. I really enjoyed nomenclature. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that just means like naming the different compounds. So like you count the number of carbon chains, like if it's 6, it's hex. You see if there's double bonds, single bonds. If it's like the single bonds, it's called like ane, so it's like hexane. And then you find the major functional group and use that name for the end. So it's like alcohol, then you can say hexanol. And then you have to find constituents and the number chain later on. It's like a whole bunch of stuff, but once you get it, it's really interesting. Yeah, so they basically provided us with everything that we needed. Stipends, meal card. When you're here, like the first week or 2, I lost track of time. It was really bad. I like be eating lunch and it'll be dinner time. I'll be thinking it's still like afternoon, but it's really evening, and then I end up eating dinner like really late. One of my favorite things to eat over there is they have chicken dumpling soup. It's really, really good. We had a welcome reception and alumni reunion. Everyone dressed like their business casual. Like what is appropriate, what is not appropriate. Like you can't wear like sheer things. For business formal, you are not supposed to wear bright colors because business formal is like black and gray and brown and white. And like khaki. The speaker at the welcome ceremony was Dr. Karen Morris-Priester. She spoke about her journey from being a single mother to going to medical school. One thing that I really liked about her story was that there was a lot of people telling her that, oh no, you're crazy. Her coworkers were like, oh no, just be a PA, like a physician's assistant, like medical school, oh like, no. Her husband at the time, not supportive of her dream to like go back to school. She herself was like having doubts in her mind, like, am I like crazy pursuing this dream to be a doctor at my age with all my children? Like having worries about being a mother and being in school at the same time. She was a mom and she was in school. She worked and like she made it work and she graduated, and now she does like anesthesiology. And then at the end of day 2, we had our shadowing orientation and HIPAA training. We got 2 shadowing experiences, one in the emergency department and another one in a different department. My other department, I got into was for pediatrics.
Oh my gosh, her FIP hurts. Okay. So we're gonna check her pulse.
She has a pulse here and then
Where?
So I got selected to do the wilderness first aid training course. They had different doctors and medical students come. We learned about caring for people who were struck by lightning. We learned about how to put on splints on different parts of your body, how to do, I think they're called gurneys, like the things that people lie on.
Once you've called for help, one thing that you can do, if you're saying kind of hang tight, and now things are going to start moving around the person who you think might have had an injury, is you put your hands on their shoulder like this, and then your forearms basically serve as the stabilizer.
They taught us how to like stabilize their neck, how to like turn them so that their neck is still stabilized. How to like lift them up if you don't have one of those beds, like with like rope. We learned how to respond in emergencies, where to check for bleeding. Bleeding was cards, so when you're checking for blood, you check their chest, you check their abdomen, you check their renal, which is their kidneys, you check their thighs, and you check the streets and their skin.
Alright, so I'll go over the mechanical pipettes. So what we have here is the pipette. It's very light, ergonomic, easy to use, very light plunger. We have a locking device here where you can't change the volume. So as you're using it, the volume won't change. So what you have to do is unlock it. So you push it up, unlock. It's easy to change the volume, and you just lock it back up. And it's fully autoclavable. So this is our Picus electronic pipette. So the Picus is the lightest electronic pipette in the market. It does multiple functions. One of the main ones is a tracking. So if you're doing working with plates, 96 well plates or 384 well plates, it has a tracking function on here where once you turn it on, it'll ask you if you're doing 96 rows, columns, so it'll ask you which way you're moving. So let's say 96 rows. I'll start it. It's on a multi-dispense. You can see where it's leaving off A2, A3. So it'll tell you where you left off. So just in case you lose your place, it'll track it for you. Or if you're pipetting all day, you could actually, and your fingers starting to hurt, you could actually do an auto. And every 0.5 seconds, instead of keep pressing the button, you just pre-dispense, hit it once, move it, and it'll pipette itself.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very multifunctional. Has a lot of different functions in it.
Cool.
And they come in single, 8-channel, and 12-channel.
Week 2, we had town hall meetings where all of us came together and we said like things that were maybe wrong with our dorms, things about our classes that we wanted to voice out our opinions, and financial planning workshop about how to plan for our future, about saving money, about student loans, about credit, about planning long-term, short-term, mid-term goals, and things like that. Last night was the most sleep I've gotten in 2 weeks, so I'm feeling good right now. I woke up, I did some stretches. Went home yesterday and then I also went to church, which was refreshing. If you're in school and you haven't been to church in a while, or even if you haven't been to church before, I suggest that you go. They're taking us to Sports Center because this is 4th of July weekend. Thanks for watching. Maybe next year or this year, whenever you watch this, you'll sign up because it's a really amazing experience. Bye!